Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mindy. Today we're going to be reacting to Heartstopper Season 3 Episode 1. I have been waiting for this season for so long. I know it's only been a year, but I was dying for it. Last season broke my heart and I expect this season to do the same. So let's get on to it. You never skip the letters. Paris is amazing. Paris is amazing. Me, Nick, and all our friends are having the best time. Go away, Netflix. Although there's been some drama with Tao, and well, a lot has happened. I'll tell you about it when I get home, Charlie. This must be referencing the Tao drama when Tao goofed and Elle was about to give up on him. Tori's the best sister. I love her so much. She's amazing in the TV series. She's fantastic in the books. Tori needs all the screen time she can get.
I have something to tell you. I love you. I'm in love.
He's practicing in the mirror. Is this something people actually do? I've never done this, but I can imagine people do it. And it's so adorable. It also means we are picking up right after season 2, because he almost texted it to him. I'm glad he didn't. That would have been awkward. But he almost texted Nick that he loved him, which means this is within a week or two probably of season 2 ending. It may be closer to a month depending on how long Charlie's been sitting on this, but I don't see him sitting on it for very long. It's Charlie. He has no chill. None. Very little. None. So
I hope you do, because I'm properly in love with you.
I love her haircut.
And I want you to feel the same.
She may be a great sister, but she is not above embarrassing her brother.
Stop spying on me.
Stop declaring your love so loudly then. I'm shocked you haven't said it already.
Well, it's not that easy, and it's probably too soon anyway.
It is not too soon. Nick loves him so much. Nick is always thinking of Charlie. They're so good together.
I love you too, because he feels obligated to.
You don't think he feels the same? He's
Thank you. Thank you.
literally obsessed with you.
She is not wrong,
we're
Charlie.
going to the beach today, and then he's on holiday for 3 weeks, so...
She is so over his shit. Tori has no room in her life for pining queer boys. She's like, please get your act together and tell this boy how you feel, because I am tired of watching you two pine from a distance.
What?
I've never seen you in a...
That was literally so cute. I love them. And he's gonna blurt it out. He has to. Like, he can't even look at Charlie without feeling like he's in love with him, which, I mean, he's gonna always feel like he's in love with him, but he can't look at him without wanting to blurt out the word. So at some point he's just going to spew, and it's going to be hilarious. Okay, I have a confession. I love Tao now as a couple. I do. He obviously loves her, and Elle is amazing. She's a phenomenal character. As a person, it is really hard for me to like Tao. He made Charlie go through so much in season 1 because Charlie was prioritizing Nick. He made Charlie feel like he was mistreating him because Charlie wanted to spend time with Nick. And I know that Tao has trauma. I have always said and will always say, your trauma does not give you the right to hurt others. And that is how I feel about Tao. He knew that he thinks he's responsible for every bad thing that happens. And yet he still treated Charlie the way he did. And it is so hard for me to move past that. That being said, they're a super cute couple. Tara and Darcy. Aside from Nick and Charlie, these two are my favorite couple.
When I got kicked out of my house. Well, last night you hogged the duvet, so... And...
Darcy flat out said, "You owe me because I got kicked out of my house."
Well, I did tell you not to bring all of that. I'm bringing the fun.
I'm bringing the fun, she says. Imogen's so cute. If I remember correctly, at the end of season 2, Imogen was developing a crush, right? Charlie in his daydreams.
Well, thank you. I think it's too early for me to say that. Sorry.
This boy. He breaks my heart so much. Charlie, Nick loves you. He really does.
Raspberry ripple.
Strawberry.
These two, honeymoon phase. 100% honeymoon phase. They could be on the beach, playing in the water with their friends, but instead, they're on the boardwalk on a date.
Okay, with the ice cream.
She's over there. Officially girlfriend.
We got a couple things from this. One, it's only been 3 weeks since the Paris trip. So now we know what timeline we're on. It's only been a week or two since prom. 2, that is a face I've given many a customer in my years as cashier. She just wants him to pay and get the hell out of her store. She's like, I don't care if you got a girlfriend. Just go. Just go. Let me move on with my life.
So we're matching. Look, E for L.
This is the sappiest thing you've ever
Okay,
done.
your turn.
Okay, close your eyes.
Oh.
Open.
They're so adorable.
You got me.
Okay, Nick versus the girls. Yeah?
How is that fair?
Yeah, I'll be on next team.
Come on, Darcy, girls, stick together.
I don't care, I hate gender.
Yes!
We're gonna win anyway. Let's do
Yes!
it. Sorry, you start. Yeah?
Darcy did it. I was hoping and I was waiting for Darcy to have a storyline that questioned their gender, because with the actor being non-binary, I was really hoping that we would get a non-binary character, because if this goes the way I think it's gonna go, we will have a non-binary Darcy. I'm so excited. That's the ace flag. That umbrella is the colors of the ace flag. Gender queer. Isaac's reading a book called Gender Queer.
Chris? I want to say the words I love you. You know I get stressed out of this stuff.
Oh yes, I am very aware. Well, why don't you just sit here staring at him all day instead then?
I'm not staring.
I don't really get the appeal.
What with it?
Is he opening up to Charlie?
You think I'm immune?
Do you think that's like... Do you think you're asexual then?
Probably. Probably aromantic too.
I don't really know that.
It's okay, Charlie. It is perfectly okay that you don't know what it is. I am Aroace, and I did not hear the term asexual until I was 25. I managed to stumble across a post that said someone accepted people whether they were gay, straight, bi, trans, or asexual, and I'd never heard the term asexual before. And I'm like, oh, what is that? Let me look that up. And it took me to the AVID network. And AVID stands for Asexuality, Visibility, and Education Network. And the more I read, the more it sounded like me. And I'm like, this is why I struggle. This is me. And Isaac, having heard the term maybe 2 weeks before this beach trip, and knowing who he is and accepting it, I love his character so much. I love what he stands for. I love how much I relate to him. And this scene is so beautiful. It makes me so happy.
Yes.
That's all right. You can Google it later.
Dave.
No, I know they would be. Yeah, honestly, I just can't be bothered to give everyone a vocab lesson.
Yes. We are not other people's dictionaries. It is not our responsibility to educate other people on our sexuality. And that stands for any sexuality out there. Whether you're bi, you're pan, you're gay. If people don't know what it means, it is not your responsibility to educate them. If they are ignorant and they don't get it, that is on them. That is their responsibility.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. And if you can say that to me, you can definitely say it to Nick.
That is totally different, and you know it.
Platonic love is different, but it is not less than.
My mum used to tell me never to talk with my mouth full.
Hello.
That was absolutely perfect. Heartstopper does so much with its visuals. This right here, Nick saw that Charlie was struggling. Nick saw that Charlie's brain was getting to him. And he didn't make a scene. He didn't call attention to it. No one else caught on. Because he simply got up, walked over to Charlie, and pulled him out of his dark thoughts without calling attention to it. And that is absolutely beautiful. That was well done, Nick. Well done.
Of romance. It's perfectly normal for us to be spending all this time together.
And to be cancelling plans with us to go on dates with her, apparently.
Isaac, so full of sass. So full of sass. Tao told Charlie, don't worry about it. We're barely even friends. When Charlie canceled movie night to spend time with Nick. And apparently, he's been canceling time with Isaac and Charlie to spend time with Elle. I rest my case.
She might be moving out soon, though. She's been chatting to her gran a bit on the phone, and she wants Darcy to live with her. Not that I want Darcy to move out.
Is Gran safe? Because if Gran is anything like Mom, Darcy better not.
Or anything, it's just been a bit.
A lot? You're 15, 16 years old.
okay if it's a lot.
Thank you.
She is so much safer living with me. So it has to be like this for now. When someone you love's in trouble, do anything to help them.
That would be super cool. But what Tara said, and obviously Nick feels as if he can relate. When someone you love is in trouble, you can't help but want to help them. And it's true. When you love someone and you know they're struggling, whether with mental health or they're not in a safe environment or anything like that, you do want to help. But you also have to be able to admit when you can't help. You can't be everyone else's superhero. When it comes to mental health, you can offer a shoulder to cry on. You can offer advice, but the hard work, the real work, takes place inside the person. It is something they have to work on themselves. And when it comes to someone's physical safety, you can only do so much. Especially as children. If Darcy had been in real physical danger, like Darcy's mom was abusive. But most of that abuse was emotional, which can be even just as or even more so damaging than physical abuse. But had Darcy been in real physical danger, if Darcy's life had been in danger, there is not a damn thing that Tara could have physically done. And it is important to know those limits. Tara would have had to find legal recourse to save Darcy from a situation like that. It could not have been done by just, hey, come stay with me. Because a lot of times an abuser won't give up. So it is important to know how much you can do to help, because you can lose yourself trying to help someone else that you do not have the means to help.
Guess I've just been distracted by...
Nick. This is getting back to what I was talking about. Nick wants to help. He wants to help Charlie so bad. And he's looking for the warning signs. He knows in his heart that Charlie has an eating disorder. But he also has to realize he does not have the ability to combat with an eating disorder. He is a child. He is only 16 years old. He does not have the training. He does not have the know-how. He cannot wish Charlie better. Charlie needs help. And the only way he's going to do that is if he talks to someone in a position of power. A teacher, a family member. Charlie has to open up. And Nick has to. The only thing Nick can do is support him, is to be by his side and give him a shoulder to lean on.
There's something I need to talk to Charlie about. It's something serious. It's hard to know how to talk to him about it.
Yeah, I do too. Don't say it first, now you said that.
This is really bad timing, Charlie. I know I've been saying tell him,
Well,
but...
I think you have an eating disorder. I've been doing some research and,
I know he wants to help Charlie. But maybe telling him and confronting him when they are on a trip to the beach with their friends is not the right course of action. God damn it.
I don't want me to try and fix you or anything. I just care about you so much, and I can see how much worse it's been getting recently. I'm just trying.
I don't think I do.
I could have sent. Charlie feels like he needs to be perfect. We saw it in season 1 with all of his daydreaming about being in a relationship with Nick and everything was going to be great and they were going to be perfect together. And then we saw it again in season 2 when Nick wanted to come out and Charlie started making plans for it, and Charlie started being like, Nick won't get bullied, everything will be perfect, he'll come out and we'll have the best school year ever, and then we'll go to Paris and it'll be so romantic and everything will be perfect. Nick needs things to be perfect, and he cannot handle it when they're not. His brain will not let him accept things that are not perfect. And this just destroyed that illusion for him. And now he's going to try and hide it because he doesn't want Nick to think he is not perfect.
I know that I've got some issues. I don't think they're that bad.
You're joking, right?
You sure?
You fainted in Paris.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You
You
fainted
don't need to worry about
in
me.
Paris.
Are you angry at me?
No. He's
No.
ashamed. He is ashamed of
No.
himself. He is ashamed of his mental health. And
Is that what you wanted to talk about as well?
Yeah.
no. God damn, Charlie. One of my favorite things about Heartstopper, and there's a lot of things I love about Heartstopper, but one of the best things is that the problems the teenagers face are written in a way that is authentic and relatable. I'm coming from the perspective of having been a fan of Degrassi, and Degrassi had a lot of problems, but it did try to tackle some of these important issues that people face, like self-harm and eating disorders and homophobia. However, these issues were all fixed within an episode. Maybe 2-episode arc. Like, oh, Ellie has a problem with self-harm. They show her do it once, and the next time they show it, she's getting better. And it may pop up again in an episode a year later as a, oh, remember this person struggled with this. And that's not how it goes. That is an everyday struggle. And I think we're going to see that here. I think when it comes to Charlie's mental health, we will get to see how this is an everyday issue. This is something he will struggle with. He will never get better. And by better, I mean he will never be cured. You can't be cured of an eating disorder. You go into treatment and you go into recovery. Recovery is different than cure. And he will learn coping mechanisms, and he will learn ways to heal his relationship with food. But it will never go away completely. This is going to be something that Charlie struggles with every day of his life. He got him to eat. He's nibbling, but he's eating. I thought you said you weren't going to give anyone a vocabulary lesson. Yes. So, not only did they use the right flag, because there are 2 different arrow flags that people use, and only one of them is the correct one, folks. He's telling them what it means. He's opening up. He's coming out. Isaac. Now, he may have only come out to Charlie, but he's coming out. He's starting to come out, and it makes my little arrow heart so happy. Oh my god. Ace of spades.
I think David's stolen my goggles.
Yeah,
Can't
fuck
believe you're
David.
leaving me for 3.
You know I'm gonna miss you a lot.
I've got sand everywhere.
Does that mean Anakin Skywalker was right? Don't get me wrong, those movies aren't good, but I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Movie after?
Only if it's not Marvel.
Ah, yes. Forgot you have no taste.
Hey.
They got Joe Locke to insult Marvel. They got Joe Locke to insult Marvel. Don't get me wrong. I love his character on Agatha. It's completely different character than Heartstopper, but that was perfect.
Darcy?
Darcy is completely wrecking Tara's room. I would be a nervous wreck.
What's wrong? You should try living with your gran. You might have more...
That face. No. Darcy's face is so heartbreaking. She looks so sad. Also, Tara, no preamble, no, hey, I've been thinking, hey, maybe we should talk, just, you should probably go live with your gran. I know she didn't mean it like that, I know. But that is how it came out. That is how it came out. And I can kind of see why now, when I see how Darcy is treating her room. But damn.
space if you lived with her.
I don't need more space.
Your girlfriend
I
does.
live with my dream girlfriend.
I think we need some personal space too. I need some personal space.
That is very important because it is very easy to get wrapped up in the romance and the I want to be with my partner 24/7. And yes, this is coming from someone that hasn't dated in 10 years. But I've seen it where you spend every waking moment together and you wind up hating each other because you never give each other room to breathe. And having that space, having that place to decompress from everything else around you is incredibly important.
But if you really don't want to, then it's fine.
It's okay. We'll try it. I'll call her.
Yeah?
Darcy, she doesn't want to. You can see she doesn't want to. But she also realizes that her partner saying, I need this. If we are going to continue to work, I need this space.
I love you too. I know this summer's been a lot. Thank you for everything.
No, I can do it. I'm making dinner for my girlfriend. Thank you, Mom.
I don't think he's making dinner as much as he's ruining dinner.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, Mom. Oh my god.
Okay, we can just order.
Tao, it is important to acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses. It is important to be able to admit defeat, and I do believe you should be admitting defeat right now.
Everything to be perfect this summer. Everything's gonna change when you go to Lambert, and we've only got 3 weeks left together.
Tao, have you not learned anything from Charlie and his need to be perfect? Things can't always be perfect. That is not how it works. Life is struggle. Life is complications. Life is things happening at the last minute.
See. Yeah.
Once again, these boys are not on the same page. Charlie's about to say something. He should not be saying while his partner is in the shower. And Nick thinks he is going to talk about his eating disorder. Clearly, by the face that Nick gave him when he said, "Remember when we were in the ocean?" We all know what Charlie was about to say when they were in the ocean. Yeah. Charlie. No. Bad Charlie. I get why he's doing it. He wants to tell Nick when he doesn't have to see his face. He doesn't want to see a look of disappointment or uninterest on Nick's face, which we know wouldn't be there, but he doesn't. So now he's going to try and tell him when there's a door separating them, and Nick's going to fall and bust his head open is what's going to happen.
Asking whether the eating thing was what I wanted to talk to you about. That wasn't what I was actually going to talk to you about. I love you.
Charlie, you didn't even give him a chance. Charlie, let him respond.
Wait.
Oh no.
Nellie is judging these two. Nellie is judging these two so bad. Oh my god. Also, I want that dog. I want that dog.
Charlie, hang on.
Put
Charlie.
some clothes on.
Oh, clothes.
Thank you. Nothing says love like chasing your boyfriend down the street, immediately out of the shower, in shorts and a hoodie with no shoes on.
You said it when I was in the shower.
Sorry.
No,
It's
no.
not wrong, Char.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Don't tell him why he's in the shower, Charlie. Just don't do it.
Right, can you say what you said again, please?
It's embarrassing. I love you.
It's impossible for him to see that people can love him. And that's gut-wrenching.
I love you so much.
You're not just saying that because I said it, are you?
Charlie.
He has shown him in so many ways that he loves him. So many little ways. This montage is so cute. But can these people stop eating pizza
You're not even
with
wearing a
silverware?
shower. I thought you liked it. I saw you peeping at me on the beach.
I was not peeping.
You were
It's okay,
peeping.
It's allowed. We're in love.
Oh my god. So in love that you're going to walk to my house with no shoes on.
Yeah, that's how in love I am.
Damn right.
I think you do this.
So that was Heartstopper Season 3, Episode 1. Couple things. it was more lighthearted than I expected because thanks to the webcomics, I know how serious this season is going to get. I know how heartbreaking this season is going to get. Really heavy topics, but I also like that we got hinted at some topics. Tao is feeling insecure. He knows Elle's about to leave, so he's wanting to amaze her and surprise her before she leaves. And I have a feeling that's going to come to a head soon. Isaac is starting to come out. He's starting to embrace his sexuality. We got a couple hints of gender and gender questioning in this episode. We had Isaac with the genderqueer book. We had what looked like the genderqueer and then possibly the non-binary flag on an umbrella. I couldn't tell for sure, but it kind of looked like it. And then we had Darcy say, "I hate gender." So I'm looking forward to see if that all amounts to anything. It seems like it. They don't tend to put in visuals without those visuals meaning something. Especially in Heartstopper, where the visuals are used so significantly to imply or move the plot along. We got Nick trying to get Charlie to open up with his eating disorder, so we know that's going to be a big deal for the rest of the season. So next time I'll remember to bring my tissues. There weren't waterworks this time. I was more giddy about all the things that got brought up. I know things can get hard in Heartstopper and they can get heartbreaking, and I'm fully expecting that in the upcoming episodes. But right now I'm just looking forward to the next one, so I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for joining me.